world.
All right, well, moving on to the next one. Jason wanted to talk about the Friday the 13th game.
Yeah.
That is now getting actually more interesting than previous times we've seen it.
The first bit of it, yes, was a bit disappointing in what it was, but I feel like due to the development of Dead by Daylight and how popular it's gotten, they
took some cues from it.
Yeah, and now the game's looking very good. It's in beta right now. If you pre-ordered it through the Kickstarter, you get a beta code that allows you to play it on your PC through Steam, and it's pretty fucking cool.
Which, speaking of the beta thing, which makes me laugh, again, doing what I always do, I dive in the comments. They had a video on Facebook of it, YouTube, and I was like reading the comments. People were like, "Oh, this looks like garbage." You see how it's kind of jittery and everything, which pissed me off. But then I read the comments for the comment, and everybody's like, "It's a fucking beta, you pleb. Fuck off."
To be fair, yes, it looks jittery because it's a fucking beta, but it looks like a really fucking good game.
For a beta, though, it looks pretty fucking good for
the way it works. If you don't know, it's very similar to Dead by Daylight, in which it's a 1 vs. 5 asymmetrical multiplayer game in which one player, randomly chosen at the start of the match, is Jason, and the other 7 are survivors. They play as the counselors, who all have varying stats. And
like whatnot. some of them can fucking run like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and some of them don't have any stamina.
It's like, the ones that move,
the NES game.
The ones that move slow are actually more able to fight him off when he grabs onto them. Okay. They're stronger.
There's a bunch of different stuff. Like the one guy, I believe his name is Chad, has really, really shit composure because he's like a rich kid, and the way fear works in the game is, the more afraid your character is,
love you, Chad,
Jason can see you better. Because he has, some people are a little annoyed by it, but it doesn't matter because it just would not work if he did not have abilities. In a video game, it just would not work. You would never catch anybody, and the game would be fucking horrible. He has an ability called Sense, in which the more afraid you are, the brighter red your character appears, and he sees you, and it's just like, well, there you are, motherfucker, you can't hide.
He also has one that I've noticed, like, if you get into a shadowy area, and the person's nearby, you can, like, put a cursor, essentially, at them, and you'll basically, like, warp next to them.
He has,
it's like the blinking ability.
And I can't remember the other one.
Oh, okay.
The teleport lets you basically teleport anywhere on the map you want. You just open the map, click on it, you're there. The other one, it's really cool what they did with it is that it's like, remember back in the old VHS days when you fast forward? That little like static, it does that to the survivors, so they know you're doing it, so it's not unfair, but he just zooms at you. And if you do it properly, you can initiate a grab attack on them, like right at the end of it. It's not super overpowered, but it's strong enough that you're not just, because he can't just run really fast at you.
So it seems like it's come a long way from that original.
Oh, it really has. And the kill animation, aside from some of the animations, like at the very beginning, which is just really fucking goofy, when Jason shows up, he kills a counselor, all the people will notice. The one guy's face looks just...
Oh my god, it's terrible.
It's so bad.
It's just like...
But, like, a lot of the killing animations are really good. Like, anywhere you are, basically, there's various ones. Like, he can, like, in the movies, if you're under a bed, he'll just fucking hack at the bed while you're under and kill you, smash your head in doors, choke you, and your, like, eyes pop out. It's really good work. The survivors actually can fight Jason. He doesn't really die. People speculate that you can kill him, but no one's figured out how. You can get baseball bats, frying pan, like basically anything you would find at the camp. There's a gun. It's really useful. It actually knocks him down. There's also a defensive item called the pocket knife, in which he picks you up, you automatically break out of his grip.
Yeah, you like stab him in the neck with it. Yeah.
It's still a little awkward for him to be, like, I understand it, but it's like when you're playing him, his mom would talk to you, and it's a little awkward.
Get him, Jason.
It's a little awkward, but I understand it. What's really fun about the game is the proximity voice chat, and it makes it so much more tense when you can't communicate with anybody unless they have a walkie-talkie or a near radio or are actually near you. And Jason can hear you as well.
Right.
So if he's smart, he will not have his voice on so that you can't hear him, but he can hear everything you're fucking saying while he's walking around. Once you get certain it's as time goes on, it does the. When you hear that, that means he unlocked another power. One of it's rage, where he basically, if that door was shut and he's on this side, he can just walk through the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And other like light walls, like he can just walk through them, and it's so fucking entertaining to watch. I watched a streamer playing it earlier today, and he was playing as Jason. One of the survivors closed the door in front of him. He just walked through it. Like, fuck you. What are you gonna do? It's come a long way. It's really good. There's various ways to escape. One of the survivors has an ability actually where if there's a person that dies, you can use the CB radio to basically bring a player back, but only he can do it. It just looks really good. It's actually made me feel like buying it. And if they were to do expansions where you can play as other classic horror villains, that'd be really cool as well.
Possibly, but do we have a release date on this yet?
I've not seen a release date just yet. Right, again, it's still in beta. The beta's having a bit of issues because a shit ton of people are fucking playing it. It's since it's been released for the beta, I think the minimum people watching Friday the 13th has been at least like 20-something thousand, and that's split between a shit ton of streamers, and that's just the streamers that are playing it. So
I guarantee you it'll be out before Cuphead. That's all I'm saying.
You were so salty about that, dude. See, Cuphead's not even in beta.
He sent me this thing on Facebook. He's like, "Oh, you can't buy the fucking game, but you can get merch for it."
So yeah, if you were interested in Dead by Daylight, which is still a very good game, I'm assuming have the exclusive rights for Michael Myers, so there may not be a Michael Myers game made in the same vein as the Friday the 13th game by the same people who are very passionate about that game. You can tell if you watch it or play it that they put a lot of hard work into it, but Dead by Daylight is still a very fun game, and I'm sure that will get a lot of cool new stuff as well.